Rate your teammates and get everybody working on the same page?
Yeah, so just being new to the team, 14 new players, 13 new players. So me just trying to come in, bring that culture, build a bond with my teammates. We do a lot of things off the court. We go eat, we do activities. So we only get maybe not even a year, 6, 7 months to change around the team. So we trying to really just connect as a team off the court. So on the court, we can just move as one together.
What was it like when Bobby Hurley was recruiting you and just knowing who he is, and what's it been like since then, building a relationship?
It's been super fun because we both grew up in the New Jersey, New York City area. So when he first recruited me, like he didn't call me as like a recruiter. We kind of spoke about where we grew up at, so we kind of related to a lot of things. So it wasn't so much of a recruiting; it was more like connecting together. Like reconnecting from where we grew up. It's been super fun. He's a legend, two-time national champion, assist all-time leader. So it's just been super fun learning from him.
Are there certain things that you've already picked up from him that maybe you hadn't in the past?
Just being more patient, trying not to make the big play every play. Sometimes it's okay to take it slow, drop it down to the big, and not just, try to make a play every play.
Hey, Holland and Mo, question for both of you. What has the transition been like from a mid-major school to a major power school, and how do you feel like you've bonded with your teammates and gelled with them on the floor?
Really running with teammates is always the same thing. It's still basketball team, it's the same thing. But the difference between that and the mid-major, I would say the intensity of practices, also the knowledge of the coach, putting dates into practice. That's pretty young.
Yeah, I would feel like that's the same thing. The transition from mid-major to high major is the intensity of the practice. Players 1 through 10 all can jump out the gym. You got to use your mind a little bit more, use your IQ a little bit more, be patient a little bit more. So everything speeds up, but in your mind, everything got to slow down a little bit more.
What are the tricks to you guys all being on the same page when almost the whole roster is new? How do you build the chemistry so you guys are all on the same page when everybody's new?
We just build the chemistry by, like I said, just doing activities off the court. We go eat, coach the team will have a team dinner. Sometimes some of the teammates, they went to Top Golf. So we sometimes a group will do their own thing, another group will do their own thing, or sometimes we'll just do our own thing together. So we all building that type of relationship to have that bond, because we know we can have all the talent, but if we don't connect on the court, then it's just going to be ugly.
Alan and Mo, how big a motivating factor is it for you to play at this level and to prove that you can both play at the D1 level or the Power 4 level?
As a player, you always want to play at the highest level, and it's a dream come true for me personally to play out here as a Power 5 team. So I'm really, I really got the motivation to play. It's nothing crazy. Just a kid trying to have fun and play at the highest level. That's what it is.
Yeah, I agree too. I feel like it's a lot of motivation, and I would say I'm motivated, but I'm also grateful to just be here. So I'm just, I'm looking to play hard. I'm not looking forward to anything else but playing hard with my teammates. 80%, 60% of the game is playing hard, so I just want to play hard with my teammates.
So to this point, how do you guys feel that practices have gone? I mean, obviously, you said getting to know, so it might start off, like you said, a little slower maybe than you want, but just how do you feel the speed and everything's picked up on the court?
The speed, when we first started, a lot of the international guys didn't get here late, so we was doing a lot of skill work with the guards and like a 2 big, so we were just creating off that, about 8, 9 of us just going hard every day for an hour, just talking, communicating. And once they got here, we started doing more team stuff. And then what really surprised me is how the new team could take criticism every time, because sometimes you're not gonna like what somebody say to you. And from maybe 2 or 3 situations where somebody don't like it, but it's been really good constructive criticism, and that's big, because if you can take constructive criticism and move on, you could be a really good team.
Do either of you have a player in mind that's brought it the most physicality-wise in practice?
Physicality?
Yeah.
Me, I would say Masama pretty physical. Other than that, me, so probably the most physical team.
In the same sense, Alan, you're such a physical player, the mid-major level, moving to a conference that a lot of people think is probably one of the more physical ones in the country. How have you kind of ramped your body up and prepared for the conference that lies ahead?
Well, still the same thing. It doesn't really matter. I already played against the 12 teams, so it's still going to be the same thing. I just know I can't really go in the paint like I usually do. I have to shoot a little bit more, which is not a problem. So other than that, it's the same thing.
When you talk about the other big guys, both coming from overseas, particularly Masamba, how has that relationship kind of developed between the two of you? He's a little taller, but you're a little stronger. How do you kind of try to build each other's strengths up?
Well, I've been playing in the NCAA for 5 years right now, and all I got to do is just show him a little bit more. I just play out here. He was playing here. I don't want to say it's less physical. It's just different. Just had to show him a little bit more. We both speak French, so I just had to tell him that how it works. It's really not hard. And we keep communicating on the floor, like you guys saw today.
Well, there's kind of a mold for like a New York City type of guard. Just how has your upbringing influenced the way that you play, and in general, how would you describe your play style?
My upbringing was kind of a little tough playing growing up because I used to play with the older kids. So like, if you lose, you ain't gonna get on the court no more. And then I wouldn't even get on the court because everybody was older than me. So once I got on the court, it was either you had to play hard or you had to get off the court. And I didn't want to just get off the court. So just doing whatever it takes. Sometimes I gotta foul somebody. Sometimes I gotta fight. So it is what it is. Just don't lose.
Alan, there was a lot of talk from Coach Hurley about his trust in you and how he thought you were going to be a big player this season. What's it like to know that he's got your back and throughout this entire offseason progress, going into his system and really just becoming one with him?
Yeah, it's been super fun knowing somebody like Coach Hurley has my back. He don't really say too much to me. He always coaches me like to always do better. Like even if I'm playing good, he always tell me what he sees, what I could do better. So he just always on me every day, making sure I can be the best I can be, and that's all you can ask for in a coach.
Alan, with your Belgian background, how much was that something that you and Noah were able to connect with?
He's from the north. They speak Dutch over there. I'm from the south. We speak French. But I've been playing in the north for like a year or two, and it's just cool to have someone that's from back home, that you can relate to and talk to about daily life stuff. But yeah, I'm just glad he's here with us. So,
Couple more for the guys.
Alan, you're Oakland, obviously, and Coach Campy. What was it like playing for him, and how's it been transitioning into a new style?
It was great. It was great. I just had to get used to the new defensive zone we had going on over here. Now I got to get back to I wouldn't say the real world. Playing defense is really tough. But it was really cool having him. He's a great guy, nothing to say bad about him. And I'm just glad I had him as a coach.
Are you two looking forward to the competition, the Big 12 this season? Obviously, there's a lot of high-profile freshmen, a lot of great teams that are projected to make deep tournament runs. Is that extra motivation for you guys this season?
Yeah, like I said, you always want to play at the highest level, and now we're about to play against people that that are really great. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to play against them. Like I said, it's not a first for me, so ready.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it also, just to play against the top talent in the country, just going out there and playing hard. So looking forward to it.
Coach Hurley talked about how James Harden spent a week with you guys. What did you guys get from that experience?
That the NBA intensity level is way different than college. It's just, he's super loud, like on the court, even if like you doing good, he's still gonna get on you because he wants you to do better. And that's just the NBA, because the NBA, everybody's good, so it's the little things that matter. So he was really like specifically picking on everybody to do the little things so he could make us better as a team, and I feel like that really helped us.
For both of you guys, a lot of international players on this roster. Just curious, have you learned anything about their different cultures, maybe language-wise, food-wise, anything like that?
Well, I'm already used to it. I'm from Belgium. I know everything. It's more for the American guys. Other than that, it's just cool to have them all, different nationalities, origins. It's just really cool.
Yeah, I try to learn their language. It's hard, Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes if I can't get through them, I might tell Alan or somebody to tell them what I said. Sometimes they might just tell me all right. I don't know if they saying all right because they listen or they saying all right because they don't understand. So I just have to break it down.
They understand the language of your passing. That's kind of all that matters.
Mo, you're a little bit different than some of the other point guards that we've seen at Arizona State. Just pass first guard, fourth in the nation last year in assists. How do you think you'll complement some of these other guards like Trevor Best and Anthony Johnson this year?
I feel like I compliment them because I take care of some of their work that they don't have to do so much dribbling and so much creating tough shots or trying to take tough shots where I could just get them in the right spots hit them on spot up shots, tell them cut 45 cut for easy layups, and I just want to get in transition with them, make their job easy. I just want everybody to score, have fun, because everybody family is watching them play. You don't want to be the only one scoring out there doing good, everybody else just running cardio. So you want everybody else, family, to see them, shining on TV also.
And Mo, I know you mentioned obviously like Harden on the court being loud, but what was it like? I mean, obviously afterwards, it's kind of like picking his brain, like things that he saw. I mean, from just like a guard standpoint.
Yeah. It was super cool. Picking Harden's brain. I always ask him I was asking what do you see coming off the screen? Because he's taller than me, so I'm trying to see do you always see the lob? Do you always see the throwback? And he was just saying just always read the tag guy. Don't really read the person guarding you, because that's not the one you need to worry about. You need to worry about the help defense. So just picking his brain on that.
With you two both being veterans, obviously, you guys been probably taught the lesson of trying to drown out noise. Obviously, the news coming in the last couple of weeks about Arizona's getting picked to finish dead last in the preseason poll about the media and the coaches. Have you guys already embraced that as chip on your shoulder and ability for you guys to just rally around and just march with the season?
It don't matter. We're just here to play basketball. We came here to redeem ourselves. We just play hard, like you said. Just want to play at the highest level. We got to prove ourselves that we can do it. So,
yeah, for sure. We definitely have a new team, so you can't really predict us. You only couldn't really predict us last. We only mid-major players, new team. It was not a good season last year, so they don't really expect much out of it, and it's not a surprise. So now all we have to do is go out there, play hard, and shot the work. So and that's up to us to do it together.
One more for the guys. Are we good? All right.